Hey, Scorpio goddess. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna let a couple of people come in, come in. You know how this go, y'all. Y'all know how this go. As y'all seen on the thumbnail, hear no evil, baby. Hear no evil, baby. Hear no evil. Speak no evil. See no evil. You gotta keep it in line for the one time. Well, I'm gonna let a couple of people get in here, and you know how this go. If they don't catch it, they're gonna have to catch the replay. Mad love to the replay gang, of course. But YouTube streets is past on fire, okay? Hey Joanne, hey Terry, hey Tanasia. Is it Tanasia or Tanisha? Hey Frida. Listen. I can't wait to get into this conversation because it seems like on the YouTube streets, you're not allowed to have a mind of your own. You're not allowed to, how can I say, be your own person. You have to be a part of the mechanics. And if you are not a part of the mechanics, honey, then woo. Okay. Hey, Tawanda. Hey, Quania. Oh, the second one, Tanisha. Okay. Because my daughter name is Tanasia. Hey, Miss Lady. Hope everybody's having a blessed and wonderful Sunday. You know how I like to share the energy. So hopefully my good energy is going from me to you, baby. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Precious. Hey, Beverly. I can't wait. I can't wait. Listen. It seems, right, that everything other than content at this point in time seems to be a thing. When I came on this line, it was to be a content creator. I stick to my content so I could become greater, right? Now, I used to 2K in my thumbnail because as y'all can see, I wasn't online all weekend. You have to take some time to yourself because people starting to really become obsessed with the mess. Everybody feels like they have to defend something that the other person said. People are going to talk, right? That's always going to be a thing. Right now, I'm going to bring forth more about the actions in the situation. Right when I did my live the other day, and it was basically displaying the facts of I don't give a fuck about none of that, right? And it's hearsay, they say, who say. I don't give a shit basically about what nobody says. I am my own person and I have my own opinions, right? And 2K has been brung into the situation as a perfect example of that, right? He's non-biased in a situation, but because he chooses not to agree with certain things, they're saying that he's picking a side, baby. Now, if the side of truth is what a man chooses to stand on, then that's what he chooses to stand on. And that's the only side there is. And that's the truth. So if you stand for the truth, like he do, then apparently it's going to seem like he's on the same side as you. But because he is a man of his own and he chooses to disagree, that doesn't automatically mean that he's initially on some buddy system type thing. No, it's just like all of us winded up here within the situation of where we at. We agreed upon a situation that we saw and it didn't go like that, right? This wasn't this, the math wasn't mathing, right? Truth surrounded by facts cannot be debunked. Let's say that again, right? So we all ended up here on the same side of things due to the fact is that the math was not mathing. And we started doing the math to come up with the correct calculation, right? And in this situation, 2K is non-biased, right? He's taking in the information, giving it his observation, and basically speaking on the fact from that. It has nothing to do with this side or that side. It has something to do with the truth. in his point of view. If somebody has other information to display this man, to show what it is that what another person is saying not true, then give him that information so that way he would be able to say what it is from his accounts that he see to be true. But until that time comes, he has to only go off of what it is that he has seen and what has been given upon to him to believe upon his own observation. If this side is giving him information, right? And this side is giving him information, and he's giving his overall observation. Hey, Queen. Hey, Talia. Hey, all the beautiful women coming in the room, right? If he's given the information, and from the information he's given, he's saying, hey, well, I agree with this, but I don't agree with that. I agree with this and I agree with that. But and that's from both sides of the fence, right? Now, I'm gonna go back into my life where it's agree to not agree type of thing, and we're going to speak on the factors of actions, right? Now, Forrest Tay, when I come up here and I speak about me disagreeing and I bring up Amora's name, it's on the factors of an action that a person chose to take. And that's what fucked up her credibility. Okay. People are going to talk. As long as people talk, it will forever be hearsay, right? Hearsay, right? But once you start to put forth an action, that's a whole different type of play. You're putting in an action where a person can also have some type of outcome within their life that could not be good, that would could be bad, right? Right? Bad outcome, right? Whereas when it's hearsay, it's up to people either to take it in or defend it or to leave it where it's at. It's neither or nor within a natural of a fact. It's what somebody said. And that's why I want to get into the factors of all of the fucking recordings, right? I don't understand, right? Everybody is human. No matter what you are when you came into this situation, whether it was a person that agreed or a person that chose to disagree, you were still a human being, not a robot, right? With you not being a robot, that means you still, as a human, have the right to take on human actions. And within this situation, we've seen people take on the factors of human acting, actions, right? So why is this such a big thing that people got? I don't understand. If you came here for a purpose, right? And you came here for a cause, right? Then anything else is supposed to be noise, right? Because if you know you're coming into a section, you have to be prepared to stand on certain things. And if you say certain things, you have to stand on those things that you say, right? Hey, Lady CW. That's right. Let them know. Hit that like button for your girl Tay. YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby, right? Now, I'm going to get to the split of the shit, right? Nobody likes for it to be them, right? Nobody likes for the word or for things to be said to be about them, right? Oh shit, they said so and so about me. They said that I don't give a shit what's said about me, whether it's good or whether it's bad. My name has been said, right? And when I'm saying that, I'm saying that amongst the factors of the content creators, because when it comes down to the content creators, I did not never come here to do content on the content creators. Now, if the content creators just so happen to have played a part within the content at that point in time, then hey, I still was making and doing my job, right? It had nothing to do with the content creators themselves, right? Now, with the relationships that some people make far as being content creators, I'm going to be cordial because we're all supposed to be on the same side of things. So that's the only narrative that I bring. But that doesn't mean that if Because I don't want anybody to ever have to figure out anything about Tay. And I said that, not that I care, because I never will, but I just want to let it be known. So from here, we can grow, right? I don't give a damn if I speak to Break Room or whoever else it is that I choose to acknowledge when I come on YouTube. Because at the end of the day, I am still a human. Outside of what I am here for, I still encounter people on the day to day that if I choose to give them the respect that I give them, I'm going to continue to do that, baby. If she has her opinion and I have mine, then that's what it is. That does not mean that at the end of the day, because I choose to defend the truth and another person is no longer in the saga like I choose to do, that now I'm instantly going to start to throw shade. That's the problem with people. We're not in high school. We're grown as people that have a platform to do a job. And if it's not speaking about a job, Tay never chose to be involved. And that's always been my whole thing. Now, Amora, like I said, as far as her, it will never be a change in the way that I feel. Even though she disagreed with it is that I do agree with on the factors of Robert, right? But she played a nasty hand, right? That's something that you can't come back from. Her credibility will forever be shot. Now let's get back into 2K, right? Just because he can't agree to disagree, that doesn't mean he's not entitled to his opinion, baby. And his opinion of that woman is on this story, her information and her credibility is shot because of the plan in the hand that she chose to play. It shows that you're able to be manipulated, baby. You could say that you may have chose to create that action on your own, but if you did it for another person, it wasn't for you. Drop the mic. So with that being said, I stand 2 times behind that man, 2K, and his opinion and where it is that he stands. I ain't got to be on this side or that side, but I got common sense enough to stand for the truth. And far as with you, I can't stand for the truth with the situation for you because you already let me know how he said have been compromised. And once a person has been able to be compromised, they just as bad as being on enemy lines because now that's what you are. You are. So with that being said, right? Everybody busy dropping recordings. Everybody busy getting demonetized, right? You don't think it's something more important that should be going on, that should be at stake than everybody trying to worry about what's going on everybody else's goddamn plate? You got shit falling off your plate and you still worrying about who the next bitch talking to. Why she over there? Why you not doing what you supposed to do to fix what you got going on with you instead of worrying about what possibly might be going on with me? Because my shit is good, baby. My shit is still in the green. So with that being said, that's because I handle my business. I don't use my life to thrive on the factors of talking shit. And that's what this has become a portion of. At the end of the day, if you come in with content, right? If you live, ain't you supposed to be talking about the content at hand? Like the factors of nobody knowing who to trust because they was all on the wrong side at the first place. And that was not on the side of manifesting good and growth. They was worried about what the next person was doing to talk. I said what I said and I said what I said. Latte, you stay out the way all the time, baby. Tay, stay out the way. Tay is going to forever stay out the way because the only thing that's important to me is what I came to display. I didn't come here to display other people's business on the factors of the content creators. No, I came here to display a fact of something that I seen that was important to me. And that's what I've stood on since I got in this, baby. And when I go in other people's chat, it don't be for the factors of being mixy or none of that. It be for the factors of showing support. One hand wash the other, and both hands are supposed to wash the face. That's the reason why when 2K see y'all on his platform, he comes and shows the same grace. It ain't got nothing to do with mess. People got to put themselves above the rest. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not the factors of being better than anybody, but it's controlling your own body. And if you can't control yourself, how are you definitely going to control any and everybody else? You got to remember, these cameras go off. And if it's not put online, people should not be obsessed to the point that they're prying into these people's lives on their off time. If it's not put out for the public to see, you won't get it from me, baby. I'm not trying to have no behind the lines conversation to get no one up because my work will forever speak for what it is in the part that I am playing. That's where all I've got, and that's where my accolades have came from. I love the way people do their thing, and I'm going to forever continue supporting. But don't ever get it twisted because you don't choose to be in the mix of it. That means that you're trying to play on some type of no. I let it be known I'm not here for that. I like to stick to the facts. If I came here to show that Robert should be free, if it's not about me talking about that, then I'm not going to be talking about anything unless it has something to do with me or of me. That's it, baby. That's it. I'm gonna talk about the things far as breathing threatening people. Did y'all see that? Y'all worried about where the hands is being played when she basically was the one who gave the name. It's not about what you do. Your content has to be your proof. I got over 1,000 and something videos on my page, and I'm just giving an example for the ones that is coming up on their stage. It's not what you do, it's always how you do it. You understand what I'm saying? And if this is supposed to be a business, that's what people call it, right? Well, that's what YouTube is, right? And with YouTube being a business, if I see you talking more shit than putting out content, what purpose are you serving? You could get going. You can be replaced. So I'm just being honest. I think the content would be way more profitable than the talking shit because that's something that anybody can do. These editing of these videos is not easy, baby. Okay, when you have to actually do what it is that you do, put it into formation for other people to be able to view, that takes time, right? And it's more positive time in that than getting on a platform and sitting there worrying about what the next person is doing on this. If you focused on the next person platform, how you focused on your own, it don't matter what 2K see within this situation. It don't got nothing to do with his home base. And that's what people got to keep it at. This is something that he sees as a situation and he chooses to give his opinion on it. It's not something that's going to determine his whole platform. If you go on his platform, you see an array of different things. Do that mean that he has something against everybody that he does content on? No, it means that he's doing what he said he do, content creating. That's it. That's it. I didn't know that we had people that were supposed to be on the same side looking at us with a watchful eye as if they was on the other side looking at us with those type of eyes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, keep doing your positive videos, Latte, and your beautiful children. Okay, 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 okay. If that's not what it's about, it ain't about nothing, baby. Because at the end of the day, like I said, we all came here to spread the word on something that we thought was untrue. And if that's what it is that you came here to do, then that's what you should continue to do. Who it is that you choose to, how can I say, also support, should not have anything to do with the job that you bring forth. And that's on any type of time. If you like the content given onto that's right. Let them know. Get that membership. Because at the end of the day, it's who you choose. And they be having people, it's so bad, right? They got the supporters scared to show themselves on who they support. And it's sad when it gets to that part because listen, I can't be over here because even though I like this person, I like this person, and I know how that person may feel about this person. So I can't be seen over there because then I might not be let back in on 2K Live. He controls his stage. On Amora Live, she thought she was going to control 2K on her stage. That didn't happen, baby, because when you're a person with morals, you don't let other people control you. They came up there, she let them disrespect him. Then when he decided to defend himself, she said things like, "Oh no, thank you and I appreciate you." She said things like, "Oh, we're not gonna be disrespectful to K." But you got people up here calling you all type of dummies and all type of anything, and I don't see that you're putting them in their place. On top of the fact, I let you know I don't talk to people without no face. You have a letter on your screen. I can't properly defend myself, baby. Your words might not match your face. That's one case. But then, secondly, who the fuck are you? You know who I am. I'm giving you the privilege to talk directly to me, but I don't know who I could possibly be speaking to, baby. And that's not the way I hear. Even when you go on 2K's stage, he lets you know, cam up. I don't give a damn if it's for a second. Let me see who you are. And after that, we can continue within the continuance of the conversation. But if you don't let me see who you are, then that's not happening. I respect that. It's called respect, equal opportunity. If I'm showing you who I am, then with all respect, let me know who it is that I'm talking to. And if there is something that's going to intersect that, then let's speak behind the lines and maybe you could show me you that way. But if that's not the case, it's not happening. But they thought they was gonna little boy him on that stage, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. No, I didn't sit there and just choose to bash one person. I gave my opinion, and if you seen it as bashing, then I'm sorry. That's and the thing was, half of the things that they brung up, right? Right? That they brung up. Oh, even Amora. Oh, Dawn, you said Dawn was your best friend. Did you such and such? So when he asked them at the end of every fucking question, right? Did you watch it? How was it so convenient each one of them was able to say no? So if you didn't watch it, how are we even having this conversation? Make it make sense. You heard me say that that's my homegirl because regardless to what, she knows how I handle my business and she's not trying to disrespect that. So I'm going to give her the same ultimate respect. But on this natural end, the respect is not able to be given on equal opportunity because for some reason over here, people don't like what they can't control. Okay? if if 2K came in this situation and he was on some, hey, Bree is the shit. I agree with this, that, and the third, and da 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 da, this, that, they would be on that man coattails, okay, and wishing him all type of wells. But because he says, listen, I don't agree with this and I don't agree with that, now he's on the side. I doubt that very seriously. Hey, everybody coming in. because you disagree does not grant disrespect. And it seemed like anybody that's came in on the opposite side of that has dealt with some type of disrespect. It's just on you how you choose to handle it as a person. Everybody is not going to fight the same way. You have to understand that, baby. Hey, Bryn. Hey, everybody coming in, coming in. Show your girl some love. Hit that like button, right? Now, the best thing that I heard on that whole live that 2K went up there on Amara's panel was the advice that Callie gave her, right? No, two things. Two things. It was two things that I heard. Two things. See, I had to remember it was two things, right? One thing was when she told, oh, muffling sex worker, the muffling sounding sex worker to shut the fuck up and let them talk. That was the first time I heard her be fucking quiet, right? And she didn't tell her once, she told her twice to the point she dropped down. She didn't even tell her nice, like, listen, hush, hush. She little girl tough, right? So the muffling sounding sex worker, right, was told to shut the fuck up. That was one of the best parts, right? The second part was when 2K dropped the fuck down, right? Because those people over there was not within his standards. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? But Callie telling Amara to do something different, she should have really took that advice, because to see yourself in a different light and talk about somebody else drug you in the mud, and you say that you have this or had this type of stature in the army, the reserves, the navy, wherever the fuck you was at, and be able to be manipulated by somebody 19 years, your minor, not your senior, it says a lot. It says a lot. You're too invested when your best is should be somewhere else. After the situation has brought you to the point where you start manipulating pictures and putting things together to incriminate somebody, that lets you know, if it didn't let you know at the time, leave that shit alone. Okay? Because it's gonna have you end up one or two places, jail or hell. Because either you're gonna have a stroke behind this shit or you're gonna go to jail behind this shit. Either one. Either one. I'm just gonna say this. I'm a report on what the hell I choose to report on, because I don't come up here and put my personal feelings in it. It's not about the factors of bashing. It's about the factors of spreading the word and what you see where something could change, baby. Because there's also other people that could possibly be dealing with these type of things. It's about the educating. I'm bringing forth information. I can sit there and curse people out in my own time if that's what it is that I chose to do. It's not what this is supposed to be for. And that's what people have been forced to endure. It has got way off of the factors of showing the purpose and to the factors of trying to prove a point. And what is the point? That you got dragged into a situation and now you're being just as negative as the person that you're doing content on? I'll pass. I'll pass. If you're going to support me, please choose to continue to support me in the best way. And I appreciate it all, baby, right? But as a human being, I make my own choices. And just like everybody else had the choice and the option to step in shit, I also did, right? But as a person, that's not how I choose or chose to ever be handled or handle it. So I stay the hell out the way. And that's for a reason. And I will continue to stand on that reason. And that's because if somebody ever comes here to see me, I want to monopolize on the factors of the positivity that I contributed in the situation. I didn't have to go backbiting or blood biting nobody to do what it is that I did, to put out the information that I have, to defend the person that I choose to defend. So everybody plays the parts that they choose to play, and nobody else can be the blame at all. There's a lot of demonic spirits floating around. I'm going to just be honest. I ain't heard that word demonic as much as I've heard it since I've been within this saga here. And what it shows us is not the factors of demonic. People are going to be who they are, and what's in the dark is going to come to the light. You can't play with that man upstairs in the day or the night, because he's going to, at the end of the day, always set the wrong shit right. And that's just on that. It don't have nothing to do with being demonic. It has the factors with people being true to who it is that they are. At some point in time, all snakes shed their skin. Even if they're going to become a bigger snake, they were still a snake in the beginning. And they're going to continue to be what it is that they is. But now that you know what it is, that gives you a chance to be able to move the way that you choose to move, not choose the same path that the snake chose. I'm not going to go and choose to defend snake actions. I can't defend a snake actions because I don't know how to defend a snake. So by me putting myself within that situation, am I trying to now defend the snake, become the snake, or what? Either way. And that's the part that Amara played. And that's the part that they mad 2K won't play. Okay? You have to be able to stay in your own lane. I hear this side, I hear that side, but there's still my side. And in my side, I stand for the side of truth. And that's going to be the side of it. So it's whether you love it or you like it or you disagree with it. That's what it is. And that's what I'm standing on. Tell them the bushwalkers can hit the like button too. They definitely can. They definitely can. And if you care about somebody, right, and you say that they your favorite content creator and this, that, and the third, right? Why do people send people these things to throw them over the edge? Like, if you support somebody, why would you ever want to see them crash out, right? That's not something I would ever want to see from somebody that I care about, right? So if I care about somebody, I'm never going to give them a form of information that I know that is going to have them seen in a certain light if they decided to defend their honor, right? So supporting somebody is still being there for them in the factors of knowing that all of that could be going on around them, not contributing and not contributing to it by being the first hand person to deliver it. That makes no sense to me. It never did. But see, even though there's negative messages, there's always positive, right? And if it's not positive messages, I don't acknowledge it. You as a human being also have the control of that fact too. If I see messages, yeah, it may be 1,000 negative messages and one positive. I'm going to bring light to that positive comment because I'm seeing somebody that feels the same way about me that I feel about myself. If I know that I don't feel that way that that negative comment do, why am I acknowledging it too? I mean, don't be a part of the smoking gun. Don't be the smoking gun. You see how Brianna is a smoking gun? Let's get into that as a thing, right? You can't say, oh, I don't want people to talk about me, but you know you want people to talk about, right? Or you want people to talk about you, right? Because you're putting the things out that you're putting out because you know that that's something that people is going to talk about. So how in natural nigger history, right? Could you get mad at me because now I decided to take from the things that you put out and do commentary? I did not come in your house, right? Open your safe and steal your information or your most valuable prized possession and decide to come out here and put it out here for the world to see. Even down to certain receipts, it did not come from me. If it came from your friends, those would still be the people that would have to take that type of L. I'm being honest with you. If y'all shared that conversation, right? The people that you was cool with at the time, And once y'all wasn't cool no more, they put your text messages online. If anybody is going to be penalized within that natural situation, it's going to be the person that you shared the information with. It's not going to be the internet, the people that got the information from. Don't go that way. It don't go that way. If you not agreeing, that's right, Bren. And that's the thing. It seemed like in this situation, if you don't agree with the factors of the lies and the lies, this chapstick feels sticky as hell on my lips. If you don't feel to agree with the lies, then now you're an enemy and now you're being despised and disrespected. At the end of the day, I was talked about, my kids was posted, my government was, but have you ever seen Tay online other than the way you see me right now? Like, hey y'all, at the end of the day, I control my plate. Other people don't control me. I'm going to say what I say and I'm going to stand on it. It's either you get with it or you get the fuck lost. Either one is not going to cost me anything. But when you start letting other people know that they can control the way that you feel and the way that you operate, you are no longer the one in control, baby. And when you operate off of logic, and logic is better than operating off of emotion. I'm not emotionally attached to anybody within this situation of this content. So why would I ever have to emotionally feel anything from what somebody would choose to say? Don't work that way. No, the YouTube streets is nasty work. I wrote that down, right? The YouTube streets is nasty work. Nasty, 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 nasty. Let me say it again. The YouTube streets is nasty work, right? And you know how Tay say tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, right? The best way to play your part is to avoid all darts. Avoid all darts, play no parts, right? And I say that because if it doesn't have anything to do with the narrative that you choose to bring, you should not be playing a part of it, baby. You see how when they was on that panel, right? And they tried to enforce information into a person that was negative, and he said, I don't do the kids. We don't talk about the kids. I don't conversate. When you have your own mental lineup, you're not gonna let somebody come in and change that for their own natural narrative of what it is that they're trying to have you say. That's right. She contributed to all of that. For Nate to even be able to say, hey, she sent me this, she told me that. We went into damage control, we went into a headquarters, and I just wanted to. How the fuck you want to see somebody be great by that's basically like bringing a gun to a murder case. Like, if you want to, how you want to see somebody be great by helping them continue to be negative by framing somebody else? So you helping her be great by throwing Robert under a rock to make her new relationship look better than what it was or what it is or what she said it was supposed to be at the time. How? You're gonna have to make that make sense to me. Because I don't know if me and 2K got the same type of ears or my supporters or we all got the same type of ears, but that just doesn't make sense to me. And it never will. Because you came clean about it. You just basically let us know who you was that we already thought that you was. Right? Now we actually have a reason to say the things that we say. You can't come on your platform and be on something. Well, I told on myself. Okay, even if when you didn't tell on yourself, soon as the picture hit the internet, Robert supporters was like, we not buying it. Look at the nails. Look at the nails, honey. Look at the nails. Look at the nails. Because when you actually true to what it is that you do, you're not gonna just put anything out on your platform, boo boo, right? You're actually going to research the receipt that is being given before you put out that information to anybody, right? And from the factors of it hitting and it being examined, it wasn't never bought, right? But for you to feel comfortable with saying, well, I came on my platform and I let my people know that I was wrong, and this is the part that so that just means that they stand behind the liar. That's all that means. They going to forgive a lie because they able to stand behind a lie. And whatever it is that you say at this point, just like the ball lickers that was on that platform with you while you was talking to 2K, it amazes me because they actually don't be knowing what the hell they be talking about at all. They just be on a moral balls. The same reason that they follow Bree. It has nothing to do with the narrative of DV. It's because they think that shit pretty and she got motion, baby. That's it. It had nothing to do with the person's actions. And because we don't choose to stand up with those same or stand for those same type of actions, then we not what's happening. I don't mind. I don't mind. Listen, fucking anything that's gonna get her off that mat. Okay, she had the nerve to bring a preacher. Moment of silence. Okay, this shit is ridiculous at this point, right? I'm sorry. She had the nerve to go get a Timu preacher, right, and bring him on the platform just to beg from the supporters. Because what word did he give? I'll wait. Now, if a person is saying it's something good or something great, you have to be able to give them their accolades, right? Because, like I said, I don't come from a place of hate, right? But she went to Timu and got this man and put him on her Instagram and chose to go live and do what the fuck she been doing. Scam and lie. What message did he give? The whole time she sat there like this. Because she done made a damn fool of herself days before. Now she want everybody to leave her alone. Ain't the reason why you came online and tell the shit that you told about Jarnell was for it to do exactly what it was that it did? I'm confused in this shit. But no, other people ain't as smart as Tech. Because that was a good performance, baby. Round of applause. Round of applause. Because what happened was, right? I'm going to say what happened was, right? What happened was Robert dropped that video of Miss Season in Lil Moo Moski, right? And that fucked up her whole goddamn night. Jarnell got bullets that wasn't even intended for him. She was having a mental breakdown, baby. It was like, listen, this motherfucker. Because see, when you know a person, right? And she knows Robert, right? And he's nothing like her, right? You see how she brought Jarnell in as soon as because she thought that was gonna be the uppercut. What she didn't realize was she was helping Robert stay further the fuck away, right? Because now that was his problem, baby. Whatever you're gonna do to keep her busy, fine. But Robert got morals, right? And when you know a person that got morals, right? They don't do certain things unless that's what it is that they're standing on, baby, right? And she know that Robert wouldn't have never brung his daughter in front of Miss Season unless it was serious, right? And when that shit hit the internet, Shorty was in there pregnant with twins, punching the air. Mm, mm, what I'm gonna do now? What I'm gonna do now? What I'm gonna do now? Right, right, right. So she had to think fast. Yeah, this nigga ain't shit. They know that already. But they don't know he don't like the girl twin, and they don't know that we dealing with this situation right now. So listen, I'm gonna need something that's going to have to break the internet because I ain't gonna be able to let that shit circle all over the place because that's too much good and positive, right? So I can't let Robert be seen in that type of light, right? Right? And on top of the fact, This nigga serious? He really had this bitch in front of my kid? Cause you know how you be when you be at home, right? I'm talking as like I'm at home, right? So she like, oh no, oh no. Oh no, right? So now she comes to the internet, she has a breakdown, she does her usual routine, and of course, it does what she thought she was gonna do, and it brings the energy to that situation because now people are back talking about something that they already knew already. Jonelle ain't shit. What changed in that situation? What changed? What was the new news? What was so explosive? What was the big now, Miss Season being in the pool with a bikini and a baby? That that's big. That's real big. That's not little big. That's big, big. Over the screen big. Off screen big. In her feelings big. That was some real big shit. Okay? Because for one, Miss Season is very classy. And I give her props all the time. Because see, when you control yourself, when you have control of yourself and you operate off of logic and not emotion, the internet don't control you. So no matter what the internet has said about that woman, it has not changed her overall actions and being a classy person, right? When you seen her in that video, she wasn't trying to throw shots at Moski mother. She wasn't sitting there trying to be vindictive like, bitch, I got your daughter. She was not in that video trying to do anything other than be the person that she is, and that is supportive. And I will give a round of applause for that today. Well, meanwhile, we got old bald head ass Amara over here trying to think that she dragging somebody character. How you dragging somebody character when you are the character that should be dragged? I wish my mic was charged because I would have to say this in echo. Because at the end, I don't get it. You saying that he hired? How the fuck somebody hire? Hired who? Because Robert damn sure ain't never hired me. All right, baby. So don't put out that. See how she be lying? You see how people be lying? When they have no facts, they start putting out assumptions and lies that just don't make fucking sense. So you mean to tell me this man is failing on his own social media due to the actions of you and others, right? But he got time to go out and hire 52 other motherfuckers, right? On YouTube, right? Something he knows nothing about, right? Make it make sense. This woman has never and will ever, never ever meet Brianna in real life, right? And she was willing to jump off of a building for her. I don't see nobody on Robert's side doctoring no documents and putting together no images to try to prove that they defended anything that has to do with him, right? I see people on that side doing shit that could get you in jail, baby. Doctoring pictures and putting together images to put out a narrative that this man is a abuser. That's how they say it now, abuser, abuser. Now he an abuser, right? So you tried to put out the fact is that he pays CCs to tell the truth on the factors of him not being a abuser, but you haven't been able to bring out real information or facts to show that he is, or the person that you call yourself defending. Because I don't give a damn what nobody say, and I'm being honest, baby. Brianna can't hold no fucking water. Every glass in her house got a hole in the bottom, okay? If she had any type of fucking information at this point to put online that will destroy that man at any point in time, her ass would have already did it. Just like when she was so quick to bring the fact is, oh, he called to me. He called me this many times. Look, y'all think he don't be reaching out. He be reaching out. He be reaching out. Mm. Look, he called me. You don't think if she had some information that was proving everything that she been saying or has said, she wouldn't have been done brung it, baby? When 2K didn't know who Amara was, right? And all those people was in his comments. Sorry, y'all coming in. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Barbara. If everybody, right, was told to send in the information that they had, why that wasn't never none of one of the receipts? Fuck that. Some niggas still, and I'm gonna be honest about it. If you poke a bear at some point in time, I'm going to growl. You're not gonna just sit there and talk down to me over and over and over and over. And at some point, there's not going to be some type of defense. Yeah, you might become a couple of bitches, a pack of bitches, some seasoned bitches, some raw ass bitches, just any type of bitches. At the end of the day, leave me alone, bitch. That's it. But far as you making it seem to the world that I was knocking your head between the washing machine and dryer, and then when nobody believe you, you have a fucking tantrum to make it seem like they not mad at me because you a liar, and why they don't believe you because you a liar. I'm supposed to now be punished from that. So you go and get a fucking group of dark-winged ducks, right? That's Amara and the rest of the club, the dark-winged ducks in the muffling sounding street. Well, they couldn't get nothing more better. She came from Timu too, didn't she? They got the muffling sounding sex worker off of Timu too, didn't they? Somebody dropped down in the comments. Was she free 99? Was it like when you spin the wheel on Timu and it be like you get this item for free if you buy that? Is she one of the free items that came along with the situation? Because if you only could get something that has the value of a muffling sounding sex worker and street walker, right? To defend the factors of what it is that you have to say. Yeah, you're gonna need more people, baby. You definitely you got dark winged ducks in the troops. You got the bald head boot. She looked like a bald head. She looked like a boot. You know, like the black boot. She looks like an army boot. And I say that because she just so stiff and unreal. You cannot be a real person and pump the type of fake ass moves that you choose to move on. Once you, like I said, credibility is shot. That's it. That's it. I ain't listening to none of it. I don't give a damn what it is that she has to say. And now my thing is just because you came and told people about one lie, we don't know about other lies that choose to exist. I might choose to feel like you told on yourself before somebody else did. You may have thought that the people that you wasn't fucking with no more was going to come and tell on you, or the word was going to get out. So you wanted to be the person that burned your own shit up, I guess. Right, Lisa? 90% off summer deals. A muffling sounding sex worker. Here, you can have it for the price of free. Because what would she even try to say to 2K on that panel? Make it make sense. He said, right, and I repeat, this generation is fucked up because of the generation that came before, right? Of men. And I agree with him, right? So now when Felicia go, yeah, but that don't, I'm happy that Amara told her to shut the fuck up. Couldn't have said it better myself. Round of applause for that. Round of applause for Amara telling the muffling sex worker to shut the fuck up, and her actually listening to the point that she dropped herself down off of the panel. She did the best thing ever. And people, some may say, why 2K go back over there after the first time? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go where the fuck I choose to go, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. If you feel some type of way at the end of the day, that's on you. But I'm a content creator, and I'm gonna come where the content at. So if you speaking on the content that I'm interested in, then I'm in the building. That's what they say. I go up in people chat, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, girl. Yes, the fuck I do. I do. And I'm going to continue. I will continue. But there's certain shit that I didn't agree with, don't agree with, and I'm not going to ever agree with it. And that's not something that I choose to agree with. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, if people choose to come and do content about Robert or Bree, do content about Robert or Bree, and stop fucking talking about the other content creators, baby. Like, that's corny. Hey, Ross. Hey, Cynthia. At the end of the day, they be thinking that clowning people and they clowning themselves. And then at the end of the day, it seemed like while 2K talking to her, she's steady trying to make funny or think that she being funny. Why are you bringing, hey, Stokes, why you keep bringing up in the fucking conversation? He's talking to you about one thing and you on somebody's nutsack about something the fuck else. What the fuck do her baby father got to do with the fact is of Brianna being a fucking liar and manipulating your old ass? She manipulated your old ass, and if you mad, you're gonna have to be mad. You're gonna have to stay mad because the fact is, it's not even something that was done in secret. The world seen it. We all seen it. We seen it. She told you mind your motherfucking business, and you didn't take 2 months off because you was no longer interested in the story. You took 2 months off because you needed to recover from your heart being fucking broken, bitch. And that's just the seasoning of the shit. You thought you was cool, but you wasn't that cool. Mind your business, bitch. And she still controlled you because you did it. You did it. Not only did she tell you to do it, your old ass did it. Talking about I was seen as a you wasn't no auntie bitch. She did not see you as an auntie bitch. No bitch. You was basically a doja. And where I come from, you're called a doja. A person that you have do shit that you don't choose to do yourself, right? Like the nigga that you have run to the store back and forth all day because you don't choose to use your own fucking feet, stupid, right? She used you as a doja. She didn't choose to do certain things. So she said, this bitch on my meat, I can get her to do. Hey, bitch, here's what I need you to do, right, bitch? I need you to rally up a group of bitches and put out this information on my ex-husband, right? So nobody knows that my possible no, he ain't marrying her ass, so I can't say future husband. Ain't no future husband in that, right? So my whoever this is supposed to be, don't leave me at the time. Because if I get left, it's bon voyage for all you bitches, right? And they couldn't have that happen. So they said, listen, we got to go to the headquarters, right? She sent the pictures. She sent the pictures. Boom. Do 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 do. The picture hit the online, right? Nobody fell for it, right? So now Amora thought she was good. I helped the bitch. I did what she asked me to do, so I should be cool, right? Right, right. But as soon as I go to speak about her old box head new nigga, now she gonna tell me to mind my motherfucking business in front of the world. In front of the world. Yo, I know she was running around her house punching the air. Shit, Jay, I don't believe this shit. Jay, did you hear what that little bitch said? Jay, 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 Jay. Jack, she told me to mind my motherfucking business. I don't believe this. Okay. So now, for the 2 months that that bitch was off, she was unbreaking her heart. That, unbreak my heart. Listen, Brianna had that bitch drinking, having late nights at the casino. Did y'all see that fucking baseball cap? It's still dust on that. Jay. Yeah, Lisa, Jay. You, Jay. Oh no. Oh no, Jay, I don't believe it. And Jay probably thinking that's what you get for trying to eat that young girl pussy any fucking way. Get your ass in here and cook some fucking food or something. Suck my dick or something. You worried about this bitch. And at the end of the day, I'm in here dry, bitch. Don't call Jay now. She told you mind your motherfucking business. Bitch, listen to her. I bet you that 2.5 months was the most peacefulest time in Jay motherfucking house. He probably got his dick sucked. He probably got some turkey wings. Listen, the bitch probably even made some coleslaw, a strawberry cake, and some potato motherfucking salad. It, at the end of the goddamn day. Now the bitch back in the mud. She out here with bags. She looking extra bald head. Her baseball cap got dust on it. And she talking about how she was in the fucking army reserves. No, bitch, you should have stayed on fucking reserves. You was doing better off the fuck over there. That's all I'm saying. If you, who the fuck is your baby daddies? Why you worried about upper baby daddies, bitch? Who fucked you and took the L? I'm confused. How the fuck you know she ain't want to not deal with them niggas shit and she left the fucking situation? At the end of the day, bitch, what's your dry pussy situation? Cause ain't no way Jay over there fucking you and you this angry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we gonna be prying in people's bushes and shit, what's your situation? She told you to mind your fucking business when you went talking about old fucking box head. And here the fuck you go coming back with your bullshit. Mm, 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 mm. He don't want that. Yo, he really don't want that. I bet you he don't want that. He don't. She thought she 2K, come on up here. She thought she was gonna get the fucking, I don't know what she thought she was gonna get, but she ain't get it. She got embarrassed because he basically let her know, aha, you got manipulated by somebody that's 19 years younger than the fuck you. We just steady see her embarrassment play out online. That's why her and Brianna is two of a kind. She get embarrassed online all the time. She get embarrassed online all the time. Like, not for nothing. We have people that send people money every fucking month. You know those commercials where it be the little kid for like 14 years. You don't ever know whether the little kid grew up or not with the fly in the eye. You can save a child's life for just 2 cents a day. It's people that send people them kids money every fucking year. And them kids is probably in their fucking grown years, ain't living there no more, ain't in the whatever. That's a moral situation. Only you donate 2 cents a day. I don't give a fuck. People gonna donate to whatever the fuck it is they choose to donate, even down to the fact there's some bullshit. You can't be mad at it. It is what it is. People sit there and choose to support fucking rocks. People pray to fucking rocks. There's really a religion where people pray to fucking rocks. Who are we to knock the rock praise? At the end of the day, if they choose to look or be over there and listen to some bullshit and pay for it, who am I? I just hope that the people that I have choose to come over here and pay to listen for the truth. I ain't got nothing to do with her fucking plate. I'm trying to worry about my own. Hey, humble, at the end of the goddamn day. That's why I said for the people on these fucking sides of the street, don't ever try to play in my fucking my face. I stand where I stand. If it ain't about the content, no ma'am, no ma'am. No, ma'am. Let's cut it. Mm-hmm. For the people in the cheap seats, hit the like button, baby. Please hit the like button for the people in the cheap seats. We see you in here too. Only you can support you. But while you here, support me. Hey, Annie. That's right. She played a nasty fucking hand. A nasty hand. A nasty hand. Credibility to the roof. I mean, just being honest. At the end of the day, you can't compare your actions to another person's words. Actions will forever speak louder than words. I couldn't, let's get to the factors of the, like, speaking of actions and words, right? We're going to talk about the words, right? And the factors of a recording, right? When a recording is taken and a recording is put out, they have two different timestamps, right? When the recording was taken, that could have been within this time span in this year. When the recording is played, it could be within this time span in this year, right? How a person felt then do not have to collect or coagulate with how a person feels now. If a person is giving a view on how a person feels then, I have to give you my opinion on how I feel at the time stamp that we are at. By the time that recording comes out, that may no longer be my timestamp. That may no longer be, oh, y'all don't have me break my motherfucking nail. That's how real it was. God damn it. Somebody better cash at me for that shit. Because that was I just got these bitches done. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Now, like I was saying, the timestamp of how I felt then may not be the timestamp of how I feel now. So because you may bring out a recording now of how the fuck I felt then, it still doesn't have no significance in how I may feel right now. So to destroy, try to or to attempt to destroy something right now from something that happened then, I don't feel that that is a fair play. I think it's kind of corny, right? But it also shows the action of the person that put out the recording to show that you was never really a friend in the first place. Because if you was actually or had the time to think that you needed to record anything that I had to say or put out a recording of anything that I had to ever say, then that means that nothing that you say would have been able to be on go. So you had to use my voice as yours. And I'm gonna leave that right there. That's it. That's it. Timestamps is everything. At one point in time, Robert loved Brianna. He wanted to be in a relationship with her. At another point in time, Brianna made him feel like he wanted to get the fuck away from her. So he loved her, but he knew he needed to get the fuck away from her. So the timestamps is different. I loved you then, and I wanted to be with you. I love you enough now to want to be the fuck away from you. Two different time stamps. So because I felt this way then does not mean I'm gonna feel that way now. And they felt like that man was supposed to bow the fuck down. If he would have been willing to forgive the lies that was put out or he was implemented in, then everything would have been a fucking smooth sailing. But like Tay always say, when you say something, stand on it, fucking baby. He wanted to be out of that relationship because she wasn't standing on shit. If you ain't gonna come and tell the truth, I can't fuck with you. It's not what you say, it's ultimately always what you do. And you put my life at risk, boo boo. So I could no longer fucking trust you. So now I know instead of being in trust with you, I have to be in trust in myself and get the fuck away from you. Because now instead of you being an asset, you are nothing more than a fucking liability. A lie. And notice how the word liability start with lie. Is that not a damn coincidence? Scammers 101. That's right. That's just what the fuck it is. She got all them fucking goof troops over there doing the shit that what do goofy people do? Be goofy. So you can't be mad at goofy people for doing what it is that goofy people do. If there was never goofy people, there wouldn't never be a title goofy. They made that for a reason. Like goofy people do goofy people shit. Prime example of it. That's it. Done. I didn't get a notification. Finally about to see some worth watching on the airwaves today. What's up, Latte? Oh, that look at that. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you being here, because at the end of the day, it just seemed like the bad vibes is just cycling. It's about this I'm tired of hearing about who the fuck talking about who. I'm tired of hearing about this person. That shit is getting played the fuck out. And to be honest, I would think that that's why a lot of fucking platforms may be being fucking demonetized. Because if I come on your shit as a human from the YouTube fucking circulation, and you saying that you a content creator, but when I go on your page, I don't see no real content, but a whole lot of arguing. At the end of the day, I'm going to think like I'm paying a person to argue. Because this shit is whack. At the end of the day, YouTube is still supposed to be an informational place. People have put out the form of watching TV and pulled up on YouTube as a thing. This is what people do in their spare time. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm over it. I'm over it. Who cares? Who cares? I mean, what you gonna do? Bust a button? I mean, like, really, what you gonna do? Bust a button? You gonna pull up on somebody's platform and bust the space key at them? Like, let me know how this works. Are you going to like throw the fucking at sign? How dare you? No, he never had domestic violence charges against him. Robert was been vindicated. Right. He was vindicated from those charges, but he wasn't vindicated from these bitches. We need to get him vindicated from these bitches. The bald head bitches, the street walking bitches, the unhinged bitches, them bitches, he ain't been vindicated from. So at the end of the day, that's where the vindication need to come in now at this point in time, baby. Because at this point in time, the action that the bitches done created has destroyed the brand that this man worked so hard for. And I don't like the fact is that when 2K was on that fucking panel, she had the nerve to say the wife was the bad bitch. Who was the wife? Who was the wife? If it wasn't for the Robert, we wouldn't have never knew of the fucking wife. He the one who brought the wife to the fucking light. And he already was who the fuck he was when she brought him, or I mean, when he brought her to the platform. She brought him down, if you ask the fuck me, because everybody was on his platform in his comments saying, she ain't no good for you. Get away from her. And he begged his audience to accept her because he loved that woman at the fucking time. And that was the same bitch that came back to bite him. Period. So how you gonna say he fumbled some shit he made? Who taught her the tricks of the trade? At the end of the day, if it was for him, would she ever be? She was in videos with people named 20 mil twerking for $100. The same person that made the remix to Robert song, let me see you dance, girl. You a hoe. Everybody know. You know him? Yeah. Him. Yeah. Him. You was in his video for $100, right? Let me play this back for the people in the back that didn't know about that, right? And then you was telling him, hey, let me, try to fish your little video to Robert. He's a high coming up entrepreneur on the, Facebook platform, because Robert was already who he was, right? Okay, so she pitched the video for 20 mil to Robert on the same lines of Twitch, pitching her cootie cat, right? She fed him a dry ass sob story about her mama, and she drew him in with that. So then once she got with Robert, she tried to act like 20 mil wasn't no real big deal. And because I'm with so and so, and I don't want people to see me in that light no more. I'm no longer that person, right? Tried to flip the script on 20 mil now on some, no, fuck you, nigga. I'm with the nigga I was pitching your video to. I don't need you, right? So then she wound up getting in, right? Right? Moved her kids all the way across from where she was to where he is, right? Took her in. She came in with Best Buy and food stamps. Food stamps in Best Buy. No more, no less. Three kids in a minivan, right? Wigs with no parts, right? That was her start, right? He took her in. He gave her a platform and a different start, right? Now, with the new start, instead of a person being appreciative, she started becoming vindictive, insecure, and jealous, right? Those three things. Now, that's going to cause you to want to bite the hand that feeds you, right? Because now I don't need you. I know everything you taught me. So now I'm going to take that and be bigger than who you say you are. Now I'm the star type shit, right? Because when she thought that man got sick and got his stomach removed, she thought it was over with. Sis was trying to dip because when you sign vows, right? And you get in a marriage, right? Not a boyfriend, girlfriend type thing, but a marriage, right? You sign on that dotted line for better or for worse, right? Hey, Joanne, for better or for worse. So because you was there for a person when they was at their worst far as health wise, now you feel that you deserve some type of surprise or prize, or I don't know what you thought, right? So now the same fame that you gain from the person name that you are named, Miss Latruth, Miss Latruth, right? Right, right. So now Miss Latruth tries to go online and destroy Mr. Latruth. But at what point in time would there be a Miss Latruth without a Mr. Latruth? And I'm confused of where he fumbled the bag with you when he's the person that gave it to you. Oh, oh, that part, that part. I'm gonna just be honest. For me, I wouldn't even be able to say I despise Brianna. I'm happy that Brianna brings her actions forth so we can actually see the factors of how people play and the things that people are actively able to do to another person in life, baby. Because a lot of women that's on this internet that stay behind the screen and in the comments, like on Nate's side, for instance, shows how there's multiple Briannas out here at an all-time rate. We just get to see Brianna actions in 4K. So seeing something is actually different than hearing something. You can hear about something anytime, but seeing something with your own eyes is like, wow, I wouldn't believe this shit if I didn't see this shit. You feel me? Definitely so. That's why I didn't understand where that conversation was supposed to go. Why was she bringing up Upper? 2K talking to her about the situation. You want to sit there and try to throw dry shots. Yeah, Upper made you cry, bitch. Why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say that? Why, I mean, just being real, why you didn't say that? If we gonna tell full stories, like full stories, we like full stories around here, not half a stories, partial stories, or a piece of a story. Why you didn't tell a whole story? Because for you to consistently mention a person's name, it means that that person has you bothered, baby. And any chance you get to say up a name, you do. So that shows the people that you are bothered, boo boo. You talk about people was talking all up underneath her clothes. Who was talking up underneath Brianna's clothes? I was not talking about her little fucking pussy. I got my own pussy to worry about. At the end of the day, I ain't never said nothing inappropriate that has nothing to do with another woman's lady apart, other than the fact is of why is it leaking that brown stuff? I mean, I'm just being honest. They put the picture out. It was something to ask. What the fuck was that? That's a normal reaction in a situation like that. I mean, just being honest. I really don't hurt. Faking DV latte despise it. Yes, I definitely despise her for that as well. I definitely do. Speak that latte, because I sure don't mind spending my money where it makes sense, not throwing shade, only light. And you know Tay is bright, and the light is definitely over here, baby, because that be my thing. You don't have to come through to throw darkness on another person in order for you to be able to shine. We all got our own time, and we all do our own thing. And nobody is going to serve up the same dish, baby, even if everybody make barbecue chicken. People are going to use different ingredients, even if that dish decides to still come out tasting good. It's all the way that you choose to make your food that makes you a different person. If I go over here, somebody may put onion powder, garlic powder, and other things. I go over here, some people may put some Mr. Tony, some cilantro. And you understand, you're going to get a different mix. But let the mix be some positive shit. Not even in the factors of on some bashing shit, because you don't have to bash a person to show who it is and who they are. They're gonna do that on their own. And everybody in these situations have shown who they are and who they is. And that, from the good people that we thought was good to the bad people that we knew was bad. Whatever hand a person was choosing to play within the situation, their hand was shown. A good man was trying to, or was they attempted to knock a good man down. We didn't say a perfect man. God didn't create one perfect person. Okay. And if you find that perfect person, please let me know who they is, because they definitely faking it. There's no existence of a perfect person. You live and you learn from it. Robert was a person in a situation like most of us may be people that get into situations, have situations, or been a part of situations where a light or a part of us that wasn't so good was shown. And me personally, me defending myself far as with words, I would rather that part be a thing at any point in time than the fake allegations that people are saying that I did, but have no proof of it. If you don't like me, that's okay. But you're going to go as far to try to destroy my name, and I don't even know any of you on a personal level. I can understand why Brianna would be mad at the man, because they no longer together, but they was in a marriage. They share a kid. They have a reason to have dislikes and no dislikes. The excuse this woman is going to give is because he went out and got 51 to 52 content creators to gang up, but that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. That is a lie. That is another lie. No, that man didn't. That man had thousands, okay, of women that went by the name of bees, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, wasps, mosquitoes, bed bugs, fucking roaches, fucking, I don't know, spiders, whatever you, listen, whatever you choose to call them, right? And they went online every day, every hour, and attacked this man by any and all circumstances. They said things that I wouldn't even believe that people would even be able to have the time to type. What? So for a person to say they came to defend a person because there was people, no, that's a fucking lie. When I came into the situation, I didn't even know of anybody else's situation, to be honest and be true. I came into the situation because I used to watch both, boo boo, right? And in the process of watching both, a video was dropped. And to my amazement, it was some shit going viral. And I'm like, oh my God, the Latrouse got into a situation, and from that better behalf of my knowledge at that time, I actually sided with the factors of, oh my God, This girl is how many years younger than this man? I will, matter of fact, after I get off this live, I'm going to drop that video, right? Because that's the same video I was talking about in my live the other day. When I said out of all the videos that was put out online, Robert chose my video to rebuttal it. Because it's not what you say, it's always how you say it. I didn't get up there and call him all type of abusers and this, that, and the third. I actually got on the video and was speaking about domestic violence. And that's the purpose that I was serving within that video at that time, which that's the purpose that I serve now. To the extent I even gave out the telephone number to Save Horizon on the video, which if there's anybody that's watching this video or within this live stream that may know somebody that needs to get help or need help themselves or just need to get to some type of safety, you can call 1-800-621-HOPE. That is Safe Horizon. The first question they're going to ask when they answer the phone is, are you safe? If you're in a safe location at the time and you're able to talk, then they will talk. If you're in a location where you can be picked up from, even if you need to meet them at an undisclosed location so they can get you to safety, they will even be willing to do that. In therapy service, housing, and financial care is all provided when you arrive. So don't worry about what you don't got because they will surely help you get, period. So it's about being informational. So in that factors or in the factors of that video, I was trying to come from a place of, oh my God, I don't believe that this actually happened. But if it did, let me go and be as informational as possible in it. So when a person basically was displaying my video, for them to be able to go back and forth with what it was that I said, it was a good thing because he seen I was never coming from a bashing place. If those people really care about Brianna like they say that they do, it's not about the factors of, oh, being a yes man, because I don't want to see nobody that I care about do bad, my friend. Okay. And if I have a chance or a hand in being able to say, well, hey, I think if you go about now, listen, that does not mean a person is going to listen. But as long as I know I took the time to say, hey, I don't think you should do that this way. It's still their choice to listen to me or not. But at least I know that I didn't play the hand and being a yes man and just agreeing with something. No, hell no. How the fuck Nate 50 something years old and you fucking running behind somebody how old and they got you on mission, sis? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Right, right. Because I'm telling you, if Brianna would have been able to get back in a relationship with Robert, we wouldn't be hearing none of this. None of it. None of it. None of it. Guaranteed. 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 But because at the end of the day, she didn't get her way to get back in the relationship, baby. Now he's the worst person on earth. Okay? That's it. Hey, Cynthia. How are you doing, beautiful? Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Hopefully, this great energy transfer where you at, baby, because you know Tay loves y'all. Now that my nail is broke, I guess I can use it to scroll the comments. No, but that's how real that was. That was a real ass statement to the point my nail popped off. That was real. That still got me. No, but for real. At the end of the day, you're a grown ass woman talking about you was somebody auntie, and you had in the same breath be able to say that you was out here doctoring pictures for that same person that is how old? And you how old? What is your ass even doing in some mess like that in the first place? That's right. That's right. 1-800-621-HOPE, Lisa. That's right. You can give them a call. And if you are not within the factors of a safe place, they will make sure you get a safe place. And don't worry about belongings, ID, money, housing, none of that. They will make sure that you and whoever, which far as your children, okay, get the necessities that they need. All you have to have is the clothes on your back. You can even show up butt ass naked. It don't even matter. 1-800-621-HOPE. Period. 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 That's what Amora should have been telling Brianna. Listen, bitch, call Wayne at 1-800-621-621-HOPE. You know, they can help you. Not only to the factors of whether you don't choose to move or not, you can get the proper therapy that you possibly need to be able to heal so you don't continue to hurt, baby. But for you to be an old ass motherfucking woman with a bald ass motherfucker, you done lied your fucking hair off. If her hair chose to grow, it probably wouldn't grow at this point. The roots is dead, them souls is dead, them insides is just dead. She living off a dead soil at this point in time. And it wasn't the factors of her coming to the internet and letting us know that she lied on the factors of the picture. It was the factors of reminding Brianna, like, bitch, remember I did this for you and you just gonna treat me like that? It had nothing to do with none of us knowing shit. She didn't give a shit about none of us knowing it. She lets us know that every day. Every day. She still runs her platform the same way, even after the information that she displayed came out. Did anybody on that side choose to stop fucking with her as of yet? No. Hell no. So it wasn't for what people thought that it was. It was for the factors of reminding Brianna. Remember, I did this for you. Just like Brianna coming out the other day and saying something that we already knew, like Jonelle wasn't shit. We already knew Jonelle wasn't shit. Okay. But she was going through her feelings because that video of Miss C, listen, the way we seen it is the way she seen it. The way that shit popped up in real time in our timeline is the same way it popped up in real time in hers. And once she seen that shit, she started punching the air. They have helped me when I was dealing with domestic violence. Amen. Yes, they have. And yes, they will. Yes, they will. So if you have a friend, you know, motto, tell a friend to tell a friend. That goes in positive situations too. You understand? So if you know somebody that is dealing with the situation, or you possibly can be within a situation yourself, there is a way of getting out. You are not alone. Don't be ashamed to call. That's right, Lisa. They are the less non-judgmentalist people that you will come across. They don't judge you. It don't matter where you're coming from. Their whole purpose is to help you from where you at. And it's not just for women, it's for men too. Okay, because I'm going to be honest. A lot of times men be afraid to come to the forefront, being in a situation where they are a man that don't choose to put their hands on a woman. But that does not mean that that woman is not choosing to put her hands on him. That is still considered domestic violence. And because men don't choose to come to the forefront, because either they're going to be seen as weak, or oh, if you chose to, yeah, I don't choose to though. But that doesn't mean as a man, I still should be beat on because I don't choose to put my hands and feet on a woman. That's still a form of abuse. So that line is not open for just women, it's open for men too. They help anybody that needs to be rescued. So if that's you, then the hotline is definitely for you. It could be even against family members. Don't get it twisted. Domestic violence don't only happen within the factors of a relationship between two people. It happens in the factors of family members as well. So if you're dealing with the situation, in a situation, or know of a situation, then this information can be of use to you. I should have gave 2K the goddamn number when they was trying to beat him all upside his head on that panel with that bullshit. Cause they was trying to beat my boy all up inside his head with the bullshit. Bink, 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 bink. And he had his helmet on. He had his helmet on, and thank God he was prepared because he was not falling for the shenanigans. You want to ask this man all type of questions to try to railroad, to drag him in to fit the narrative in which it is that you're trying to create. Sorry, Nate. That's why you were able to be manipulated by someone that was 19 years younger than you. You got to be a lot smarter than that. Yeah. You tried it. But you damn sure ain't hooked no fish. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 2K didn't buy it. Nice try it. Now, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. If it ain't got nothing to do with the content, then your mouth shouldn't be on it. But people still have to remember, like I said, people is human. So if I would have known that somebody did something that would have changed another person's life and that's not for the good, like we know that Amara did, her doctoring that fucking image could have put Robert under the fucking jail. Okay. But words will forever be words, and people will always forever speak because they have the right. Everybody has a mouth, and that doesn't mean the right shit is to choose to fall out of it. We get to witness it, but that don't mean you have to be a part of it. But just because you see me standing next to or with the person, because I wish and I'm waiting for somebody to think that because Tay is cool with Break Room or because Break Room is no longer within the saga, that I'm no longer going to speak or keep up the same energy that I once kept. See, that's that fake bitch shit. And I don't vibe like that. Anybody that I got respect for, I'm going to keep respect for until they have a or give me a reason to disrespect. And that's on that. That's it. A person is entitled to have their different visions and their different views of shit. That doesn't change the narrative of who you should be cool with. Now, if you cool with Amara, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Her bullhead ass, just being honest. I'm not. Jay, you heard this shit? She told me, Mama, Jay, I know she was in there punching the fucking ear calling Jay when Brianna told her to mind her fucking business. It took her 2.5 months to get over that heartbreak, y'all. Why you think she took it so hard when 2K saying he still stood on it? See, y'all should take an example. He said she was a fucking lint licker and she wanted that rug, right? She want to lick Brianna's rug. That's what he said. So I don't know if he thought or she, I don't think or she thought that because he was on her platform, he wasn't going to repeat the same thing. Bitch, I felt at the same time. I still feel at this time. You wanted to go deep diving in that fucking box. Period. So if you say something, you got to be able to stand on it. I didn't just say that because I was on my platform. No, miss, that's really what I felt about you. Little mint liquor. And when you went to talk about, oh, Box had a bruiser, and she told you, mind your motherfucking business, you like, oh, he really dipping her down. She cutting me out. She cut me out. I thought I was this close. I was almost this close. Got to be a lot quicker than that. And then the other day, you probably thought you had a chance. You had a whole meeting about another bitch business on the fact of should y'all come out and bash the new nigga or should y'all be still bashing the old nigga? How about bashing the nigga that's doing the bashing, which is you, nigga? Because I'm starting to think you a real nigga. Like like nigga. Because ain't no feminine ways over there in that's it. No type of way. Ain't nothing feminine about, I can't even get the fucking word out, about Amora. Nothing. Nothing. I bet you she got balls. I bet you if she pull her pin, do she wear panties or boxers? Like, do she wear panties or boxers? I think Amora wear boxers because she has balls. not little balls, big hairy funky balls with gray spots on them. The same way the hair on her head look is the same way the hair on her balls look. Just ass shit. She got to get her shit together. And I'm not going to give her the compliment to say if she talk about something different, then things would be different. Because then she might just go lying on more motherfucking people. It's just that she won't be coming out saying that she lying no more because she see the response that she got for telling on herself by lying, even though she ain't telling herself for the people. It was for the factors of breed. That was like some scary movie shit. Remember, I did this for you, bitch. This was for you, bitch. So instead of her trying to get her own shit right with herself, it wasn't never about that. So no, don't go lying on other fucking people. Okay? You need to go into Brianna rehab. That I don't even know if that's a thing. After today, being that I said it, it might become a thing. After this live, if you Google Bree rehab, they should really create that because these bitches is sick. A bunch of sick bitches. Okay? You wanted to tell 2K that up a lot and said y'all nigga y'all was posting this lady house and all type of shit. Y'all was attempting to get her and her family in fucking danger because y'all put her information out there to fucking strangers. Make it make fucking sense. Once you put it out into the air, you never have control of it. So y'all fucking stupid does. All right. But y'all thought that 2K wasn't as smart as he was. And y'all played the fool. Do, do, do. So about 2K, you married? Yep. So about the only ones over there that's married is the break room and Ashley. Oops, everybody don't tell their business. But that goes to show how much y'all think y'all know that y'all really don't. Because some people just come here with a purpose to serve, not to play with big birds. Y'all some fucking big birds. They said we was Looney Tunes. I don't mind being colorful. You see Tay always colorful. Colorful Tay in the place to be. YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. Stop playing. But this shows, right? I'm going to just go back to here, right? Because, wait, where is that comment at? Let me see. Let me see. Right. I was trying to scroll to get a comment, but being that I'm on my phone, because I was about to say, you can make money being positive as well. You don't have to come out here to create all type of lies to be seen under a certain type of eye. Because I'm gonna be honest, all money is not good money. And if I got to lie on people to make a couple of dollars, I'd rather turn that money the fuck down. But I don't choose in certain situations to announce all the money that is made because if it was for me, then it's for me. Some people like that, some people don't, especially some people that's given truly from their heart and not given for the factors of just putting it out there so people could see that they're doing something. Everybody don't come from a negative wave. Some people are definitely positive, baby. So you don't want to be sitting there going, yeah, well, this is from this person, this is from that person. And some people like to stay low key and just let you know that it's love, not that they're hiding. Everything is not for everybody. You don't ultimately always have to tell your left what your right is doing. And that is cool. So when people see it from across the room, it's not shade. It's not acting funny. It's none of your fucking business. Period. That is a thing. So I hope that between the video that I did the other day, my name don't pop up in nobody else's mouth the wrong way because Tay come the straight way. Not will I be on my phone, my platform going back and forth with nobody because that's never the part that I'm going to play. But it is what it is at the end of the day. You play the part that you choose to play, and I'm going to continue to be here for business. And if anybody should have learned anything within the factors of these last couple of days, is people are going to talk. Play no parts, dodge all darts. Zaha. Play all parts, dodge all darts. My glasses is big. I can see through a lot of shit. And I just choose and chose not to never play no parts in it. That's it. I'm gonna go and get ready to cook Sunday dinner. I'm gonna drop a video. I think I might go back live later on tonight. I might be 2 for 2 for you. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for the support. If you did not hit the like button when you came in, please hit the like button when you leaving. If you stand for nothing, you'll be willing to fall for anything. If you know what I mean. If you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber. Friend. Hit the button. Tay definitely got those memberships. Get into it. Your girl is out of here. Love is always love. Stay above the rest, and you are blessed. Your girl is out.